Howdy y'all, welcome to Lax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Yes. I am getting low on the old supplies. Oh, that's not a mirror. I just tried to search that window. I don't think that's gonna work. I just finished watching the Sunday's episode of The Walking Dead. And, yeah, they pretty much did what I expected. There was no updates about Beth in the hospital and Carol and Daryl. No updates from Rick and his group. Whoa. Down. Which is, what I was expecting. Man, it's getting dark. Oh, look, there's a deer. I need that deer. Don't go away, deer. I need you. I need food. And no, I said, oh, you're running toward me. No, now you're running away from me. Oh, then you dodged my crossbow bolt. What the heck, man? Where'd that deer go? Dang it, dog. I need that deer. Oh, there's a rabbit. Oh, there you are. Oh, come on, deer. Oop, I hung up on a bush. Oh, this deer has got superpowers. What the heck, man? What the? Oh, now there's a dog on you. Dang it. That's my deer. I'm gonna eat it, not you. Where'd he go? There he is. I really don't think you can kill a deer by shooting it in the behind, the hind quarters, like that. But whatever. I'll take it. I mean, eventually it would die, but it's not gonna just... Oh, nice. It had seven chunks of meat on it. Beautiful. But yeah, so, Walking Dead, yeah, they, followed Abraham and his group today. And so... What, 3 episodes ago, they split from the main group. They had a big fight between Abraham and Rick, and Abraham wants to get, I don't know, mullet guy, I forget what his name is, wants to get him to DC because he says he's a scientist, and I've been saying for a couple episodes now that I already know he's not a scientist because that's the way it is in the book, or in the comic, and but he hasn't told him that he's not a scientist yet, and so he's still searching, or they're still trying to get him to Washington, D.C., and so Abraham feels that they are moving too slow, and so he doesn't want to stay with Rick because he wants to get to DC. And then so he basically kidnaps some of them, sort of forces a compromise. Maggie and I don't remember what his name is, agree to go with him, and so they go. And so this episode's all about Abraham's group. And there's Abraham and the woman that's with him, and there's a random girl that they picked up. Abraham and his group picked up at one point. I don't remember what her name is. I'm horrible with names, so I can't remember anybody's name. And then there's the scientist guy, and then Maggie, and I cannot remember his name. I want to say it's not Jim, but for some reason in my head it's Jim. So let's call him Jim. I know it's not Jim, but we'll pretend. And so they're driving down, and you see a little flashback of Abraham beating to death some people in a grocery store, and not walkers, actual people. And so I'm not sure exactly what went down there. It seems like they might have been attacking Abraham and his family. I don't know if the woman and 2 kids they show were his wife and 2 kids. I don't know where you're at, but you're making a lot of noise. But they oh yeah, I've got no gas, I forgot. Let's get some gas here so I can fill this thing back up. So they are going down the highway in a bus that they took from the church. And so all of a sudden the bus, I don't know, detonates. I guess is a good word for it. And Abraham loses control of it and flips it over, and they get out of the bus, and the one girl, the one that Abraham's group picked up, they picked her up like two seasons ago, last season. I don't remember when they added Abraham and his group. Must have been last season. So she's been on the show for a while now. I just, like I said, terrible with names. And so oh. Hey, Nursey. I need room to pick up these small stones. Yeah, I know. You're out of food, buddy. Ooh, here. I think this has got some sustenance value to it. There you go. Oh, I should have grabbed a bunch of it up in the hives, I guess. I need more than 6 small stones, right? Yeah. Okay. I need up on this thing, or I need down in a hole in the ground, or something here. Maybe I'll go up over here. It's getting close to nighttime, so I need to get somewhere where I can be slightly safe. think this should help me out here so I can get some supplies and whatnot. Campfire. And so they get out of the bus and they wind up in a bookstore. And so once they're in the bookstore, they are you cooking or what? You're just wasting my fuel. I told you to cook. So once they're in the bookstore, they go ahead and stay there for a little bit. Not very long though, just like overnight. And so when they get up, they head and find a school bus, or not school bus. Wow, that wasn't a school bus. A fire truck. And so with the fire truck, they try to take off, and while this is going on, the scientist guy is talking about how useless he is, and so how he, if he can't cure this, then they have no use for him, and how they're not gonna help keep him alive because he's, oh nice, he's not a coward necessarily, but he feels he's useless and he can't fight, and he's afraid to fight. I don't know if that makes him a coward. It is a pretty horrible situation, but so he, the girl, the one that they picked up last season, she, oh, dang it, I missed it. How are you guys getting up here? Through weird cheating methods, that's how you're getting up here. Aw, it's out of fuel. Didn't last long. I left all my fuel down below, too. Come on, swap out. You make me angry when you don't swap out. And, so they, the scientist guy, he jumps up and turns on the fire hose as all these zombies are attacking him on the fire truck. And water that comes out of a fire truck, of course, is very high pressured, and so it kind of just blows the zombies apart, which was very cool. Very cool. I was kind of surprised at how well done the special effects were. Shut up and just dig, alright? I was surprised how well the special effects were done for that, so they made me laugh. And so they get going again and get the fire truck going and head off down the road, and fire truck apparently breaks down again. And oh, in the middle of that, while they're in the library, the scientist guy told the girl that he put glass in the fuel tank of the bus. I guess that says empty hive. I don't need to search if it says empty hive. Alright, looks like I got them all. And so it's his fault that the bus wrecked. And so then she's like, you could have killed us. And he's like, you know, well, if I can't cure this, then they're not going to keep me around. And I can't let us get, too close to the place because, I don't know if I can cure this, and then they'll kill him or something, I guess is his thought. I should have grabbed some water while I was down there. That was dumb. Aw, crap. I should have not jumped off because that sucks. Yes, right here. Oh, you know what? When I click down there, I want you to swap the item that's on my cursor with the item that I am clicking, okay? I don't think it's that hard, game. You sure act like it is. I'm tired of the triple, quadruple clicks to get you to swap items. I don't know if I can make this. Oh, it also might help if I push the button for running instead of double tapping forward as if I were playing Minecraft. Come on, go up the ladder. You dummy. Oh. So they come over this, the fire truck breaks down, right? Oh, come on. And, so they take off walking, and they're talking about a terrible smell that they can smell from up ahead. Yep, I totally hit the jump button that time, and he didn't do it. And so, yeah, you can jump. Dang it, I need some stupid zombies to jump off their heads or something here. There we go. And, so they, oh man, I don't have enough fuel to cook all that. So they, it's an odd time to be making a phone call. So they come up over this rise, and there are zombies from one edge of the horizon to the other up ahead of them. They have hit the hugest herd I think we've seen so far. And so it was pretty crazy. Oh man, I've got so many glass jars. And so Abraham wants to get through because that's his mission. And I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going through that zombie horde. And everybody's like, we can just go back a little bit and try and, get around them and stuff. And he's like, no, we're going through it because that's what we do. We go through it. And so they start fighting with him. And he grabs the scientist and starts heading back to the fire truck because he thinks he can get it running again. And they'll just plow through the zombie horde. And then while they're all fighting over that, I mean, like actually physically getting to the point where they're shoving each other and, dragging people around and stuff, the scientist guy yells out that he's not a scientist. Oh. And although he didn't tell him that he's a school teacher, or if he did, I missed it. But that was that's what he is in the comic. He's a science high school teacher, or high school teacher who teaches science. And in the show, they're like, no, you're a scientist. I've seen you do things. And he's like, I just know stuff. And like, you just know stuff. He's like, well, I know I'm smarter than most people, and I'm a good liar, and I needed to make people keep me alive, and I know Houston was screwed, and I had to get out of there. And so that's what he did. He lied that he was a scientist. So then they show a flashback as everybody stands around dumbfounded. Oh no! Then Abraham punches the crap out of him, like knocks him out, and then Abraham goes storming off down the road and drops to his knees and starts crying, and or whatever. I don't know. I'd call it crying, I guess. Sobbing, something. I don't know. And then they show a flashback, and so when he killed those people, the woman who may or may not have been his wife, I don't know, she is freaked out by what he's done, and so she takes the kids and leaves while he's asleep, and leaves a note that says, "Don't come find us." And so when he goes out, he finds that they're dead. The walkers have got him, of course, and so. Man, I thought night came at 7:30. Am I wrong? Is it 8? It seems awful high in the sky for me to be worried about camping yet. Let me get this water. I'll get me a full stack here. I wish I could take that with me. Alright, well, at least this gives me a respawn point in case I die, I guess. I'm going to go over here to this garage and explore this while I wait. And so they left him, and so he finds them and they're dead. And oh man, I was going to sneak in through the back door, but it's all boarded up. And so he drops to his knees, and he has something around his neck. I totally missed what it was, but he snaps it off and throws it on the ground. It's probably a cross. And then he takes his pistol and puts it in his mouth, and just before he pulls the trigger, he hears the scientist guy yelling, "Help me," because this is a flashback. And he looks up, and the scientist guy is running from 3 zombies. They routinely dispatch crowds of like 10 to 15 on this show now. So so he gets up to and saves that guy, and then he goes marching back off to where the bodies are at, and the scientist guy's like, "Wait up, wait up," and he just keeps walking. He's like, "You don't understand. I have a mission." Or no, he goes, "You understand. I can't survive without you," or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he says. And he's like, "Why?" And so then the scientist guy thinks for a second, and then he's like, "I have a very important mission." And so, of course, that piques old Abraham's, I don't know, persona, so that he'll have a reason. I guess I don't need to carry this clay around with me. Food might be a little more important at the moment. Actually, food's not as important as it was earlier today. I have food again. Oh, okay. Guess that was a single cupboard. Hey, you know what? This one's not a restaurant. Although it does have an oven in it. Someone might need to explain to me why there's an oven in the middle of this. Well, no, I guess you might keep an oven in a garage. You know, for when you want to cook lunch. We don't have one in this house, but in the last house I live in, our garage had an oven in it. It was a separate building from the house, but it had an oven in it. Just in case you wanted to cook something while you were out working in the garage, I guess. And heat, because sometimes you have to work in the garage in the winter. Hey, look, there's a sleeping bag. And a fireplace. Wow. I should have just come over here first. That'd be why this back is all fenced in and boarded up. You know what? You probably should have put something over this, though, because I'm not certain this will keep out zombies. I'm just saying. Alright. Let's move on, I guess. I want to check out this big pile of wreckage down here. I think we got a couple of more hive houses, I guess you call them. Well, this one doesn't look like a hive house. This is just ruins. That one over there, though, yeah, I can see the hive. So yeah, so Abraham's just about had it because the scientist guy was his mission. The scientist guy replaced keeping that woman and her two kids alive, his only reason for being. And now he took it all away. Took it all away. Next week on The Walking Dead, or yeah, next week for me, they will be back with Carol and Daryl. So before the hospital. Why can't you do things in chronological order, man? I'd like to see the story unfold. I don't like all these jump backs. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. Because Daryl and Carol are probably the two most dangerous people in the groups. I mean, all of them are still alive, so clearly all of them are dangerous people at this point. But if Carol or Daryl wandered off into a zombie horde, I would expect to see them come out the other side. That's just what I'm saying. In fact, we saw Carol this season walk into a zombie horde and come out the other side. We've seen Daryl leave the group, which was tantamount to death at earlier stages of this show, and come out the other side with little effort. He's going to be in the new Silent Hill game, right? Daryl. What's his name? Norman Reedus or something like that? It'd be awesome, I think. I love Silent Hill. Not that I ever seem to finish the games, but I do love Silent Hill. I finished the first ones, 1, 2, and 3, I think. I never finished 4. In fact, I barely played 4. And then the new ones aren't quite the same as the old ones, so I don't know. They've turned all the old horror survival games into like third-person shooters, it seems like lately. And I miss the old school survival horror. Speaking of survival horror, I need to get back and play in some Alien Isolation. I installed it so I could install The Evil Within, and I haven't had any time to play those things. Seems like every day I've got something going on lately. I've got work, I've got my videos, and then I got all the other crap that everybody else expects me to be part of. And we're going into Christmas, so it's just going to get busier. Well, that's not true because, well, the week of Thanksgiving I have off from work, so that'll be awesome. That's usually pretty sedate around here, other than Thanksgiving Day. And then the week of Christmas, and maybe the 2 weeks after that I have off. So that'll be awesome for sure. And then after that, work is going to be pretty I don't know what the word is, pretty light until the end of February. So I do get a bit of a break coming up here to catch back up on my video games, so that'll be nice. But well, we seem to have survived another episode of 7 Days to Die. Although I almost did let that stupid nurse get me there on top of the building. And a couple of dogs. I can't believe that dog tried to eat my tried to eat my deer. That wasn't good. But yeah. Let's see, what's today? Today's Thursday. So next episode should be the next episode of Z Nation, right? I guess Z Nation will be new this week. We'll have to see how that goes. Walking Dead, though, this was an okay episode. I enjoyed it, but as much as I like Abraham, maybe not the character, but the actor is really nice. Nice, good is the word I wanted there. I really like him from. He was in another show. Funny, he was in a show as a cop with the guy who plays James Gordon on Gotham as his partner, and I really liked that show. And I kind of wish it hadn't. I don't even know if it's been canceled, or I assume it's been canceled at this point. I think it changed stations on me at one point, so it's probably canceled. I don't remember what the name of it was though now. I'd have to look it up. So, but anyways, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.